Galaxite's Summer Blast tournament is a huge tournament with 32 different content creators competing in 3 of Galaxite's game modes for a huge first place prize of $1,000. It is really exciting, so let's get started with everything you need to know about Galaxite's Summer Blast tournament. So the basic idea of how the tournament will work is it's split up into 4 different parts. The first part is Chronos, the second part is Hyper Races, and the third part is Rush. And all 32 participants will take part in those first 3 parts. Then the people that do the best in those 3 parts will qualify for the final, which is a game of Chronos where people are competing for the cash prizes. So how's it decided who gets into the final game of Chronos? Well, it's done by a points system. People can earn points based on how well they do in the first 3 parts, and the people with the most points will get into the final. And also, people can earn automatic qualification based on how well they do in the individual games in the first 3 parts. So, in the first part, which is Chronos, there'll be a single 32-player game with all 32 competitors in the same game, and the person that finishes in first place will get automatic qualification for the final, and everyone else will get points based on how well they do in the game. Now, currently the exact scoring system hasn't been confirmed, so I can't tell you exactly how many points people will get, but it'll probably be based on how well you place. So if you finish in a better place, then you'll get more points, and if you finish in a worse place, you'll get less points, but I don't know exactly how many points it'll be. Galaxite's website does say that the top 8 people placed will receive points, although I think that's probably subject to change, but yeah, I'm not sure. Once I find out more about the point system, I'll put it in a pinned comment on this video, so maybe by the time you're watching this video, we'll have found out more information, and you'll be able to see the point system in the pinned comment. Then, in the second part, which is Hyper Races, everyone will be split up into 4 different groups of 8, and everyone in each group will race each other 3 times. So everyone in the first group will race each other 3 times, everyone in the second group will race each other 3 times, and the same with the third and fourth groups. Everyone will gain points based on what place they finish in each of the 3 races, and these points will add to the player's overall points total from before. Also, the top 2 players for Hyper Races points in each of the 4 groups will come together to play one final game of Hyper Races, where the winner gets an automatic spot in the final. Then the third part, which is Rush, will work basically just the same way as the Hyper Races part, because everyone will be split up into 4 different groups of 8, and everyone within each group will play 3 games of Rush against each other, gaining points based on how well they do, which will add to their overall points total. And also, the top 2 people in each group will play one final game of Rush against each other, and the winner of that game will get an automatic spot in the final. So at this point we've finished the first 3 parts, and we've got 3 people who've automatically qualified for the Chronos final. There was the winner of the 32 player Chronos, the winner of Hyper Races, and the winner of Rush. But there's going to be 8 people in the Chronos final and not just 3. So how are the other 5 people decided? Well, everyone's been gaining points throughout the rest of the tournament, and out of everyone who's not already qualified, the top 5 people with the most points will get to go into the final with the 3 who've already qualified. The final will consist of just one game of Chronos with 8 players, and the people who place in the top 3 in this game of Chronos will get cash prizes. So third place will get $300, second place will get $500, and first place will get $1,000. So how can you watch the Summer Blast tournament? Well, the tournament is taking place on August the 14th at 6 PM BST. So that's 10 AM PST, 1 PM EST, and 2 AM JST. And you can just convert that into whatever your time zone is. And everyone who's competing in the tournament will either be streaming it live or making videos about it. So that's how you can watch people compete in the tournament. I will be taking part in the tournament, so if you want to watch me compete, I'll be streaming it live over on Twitch at twitch.tv/BaconBuddyMC. You can find the link in the description. So if you want to know everyone who's going to be taking part in the tournament, you can find a link to the participant list in the description. And the way that people could become participants is, first of all, people with influencer rank on the Galaxite server could take part in the tournament. That's how I'm taking part, because I have influencer rank on Galaxite. And then to fill up the rest of the spots, there's applications for any other content creators to apply to take part, and I'll put the application requirements on the screen now. So if you're watching this video and you're a content creator who meets the requirements and wants to take part in the tournament and you've not already applied, then you can find the application on Galaxite's website, and there's a link to that in the description. Although you should probably apply really soon, because by the time this video comes out, all of the spots might have already been taken. So that's it for this video on everything you need to know about Galaxite's Summer Blast tournament. If you've still got any questions about the tournament, you can find a link to Galaxite's website in the description, because there's a bunch of information on there, or you can leave a comment on this video and I'll try and respond with the answer to your question. Remember, I'm going to be streaming the tournament live on Twitch, so make sure you're there if you want to watch. So yeah, bye.